Yo, what's up guys? We are back again with a new video. I hope you guys enjoy. Today we're going through the top 3 players to watch for the North Queensland Cowboys, a team I'm really excited for this season, definitely to see if they can back up last season the way they went. If you don't know already, North Queensland Cowboys, 2 years ago, looked like they were probably a bottom 4 team, or they were a bottom 4 team. And they come into last year, Toddy Payton has just changed his team around immensely and turned them into a top 4 squad that looks really nice on paper. Before this, when they were losing, you started to doubt a couple of players and who they were going to pick, but now they actually look like a really solid squad. And whether some of these players that I talk about today can continue on in their starting spots or even hold on or get into a starting spot. So quick disclaimer on this video too, these top 3 players to watch aren't the best players of the team. These are like players that I'm keen to watch this season that may turn into the best players of the team, but like definitely have a whole lot of potential, or the storyline. I really love storyline and all that sort of stuff. So do comment down below your top 3 players to watch, people that you really enjoy for the North Queensland Cowboys. Again, doesn't have to be the best one, just players that you really enjoy watching and that you want other people to shine a light on, at least, you know what I mean? So without further ado, let's get straight into the video anyway. So the first player I'm keen to watch this season is Tommy Dearden, and that mainly because of what he has come from to what he is now. So we saw him at the Broncos and was really struggling in a very struggling system at the Broncos. They weren't doing that great. Anyone who was in that halfback role or anything like that in the Broncos system at that time really struggled. Definitely had like the weight of the world on their shoulders. And with the fresh move to the Cowboys, honestly, I didn't believe that he was going to pair up with Chatty Townsend at that 6 jersey until maybe the preseason. I started to get an inkling like what was going on when we saw that preseason trial, but he definitely took that jersey with both hands and changed this team around. Well, completely changed the team around. Chatty Townsend, Toddy Payton, all those sort of guys changed his team into a top 4 squad. And if you told me to start the season that Tommy Dearden was going to take the Queensland Maroons in a decider to a victory to win the whole series, like, I would have laughed at you, man. Like, this is like some stuff you can only write. Like, the storyline is just amazing. I'm really excited to see what sort of more stuff he's worked on in his game, whether he can get back into that Queensland Maroons camp. I do believe he would be, because Billy Slater seems like that type of guy that hold on to some boys there. Maybe he's the future. Maybe him and Sam Walker are definitely the future, with DCE come like on his way out sort of thing. I think DCE maybe has a couple more years in a Queensland halfback jersey left, maybe a year, who knows, depending on how the series goes. But Tommy Dearden has just shined so well. Like, his running game's really nice. That dummy and go he has, that beautiful cutout to the center, like, was beautiful in like Origin series, where he put it straight on Valentine Holmes' chest and he scored that first try in the match. And just amazing to see someone like this really come away from that Broncos system and go to a different system and look amazing. And it's just good to see the Queensland Cowboys actually have a really nice squad back again in that top 4 since like someone like JT or Michael Morgan. You know, now we've got Tommy Dearden and Chad Townsend just holding the flag up for these Queensland Cowboys, and they're playing amazing. At number 2, we got Heilum Lukey, and this is someone I'm excited for because we saw the potential a couple of years back. You know, we saw that highlight of him chasing down Reece Walsh, not stopping the try, but just having that speed from a edge back roller to catch up with someone that's quick. He's lightning, that Reece Walsh. We've seen a whole lot of guys not be able to keep up with Reece. Heilum Lukey held up. He has the speed, he has the strength, he runs amazing lines. Defensively, we only had a small sample of Heilum Lukey, but he does look nice. Probably more so going to be coming off the bench for probably the most of the season, unless of injury with Nenai or Leilua in my prediction. Definitely keen to see if Lukey has grown in his career a little bit from, you know, the injuries last year, and see what type of player comes back, because when we saw him a couple of years back, he looked amazing. So I'm really excited to see him come back. And the last player I'm going to be talking about today is Reece Robson. And to be honest, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. When I first saw Reece Robson, I didn't take much notice of him. Coming like midway through the season last season, I was doing my fantasy videos and I was doing pretty much one a week, and that Reece Robson has been on my radar, but not to that extent to be where I was going to put him in as my fantasy team. Then I had this dilemma because I had this amazing comment. I'd have to go back and see it again, but basically commenting down below, like, why not Reece Robson? And it made me think. It got me like really thinking for a couple of days there, where I was like going through stats and stuff. And if you put a silhouette over Reece Robson and Reed Marnie, you'd pick Reece Robson over all the stats last season. Like, and this is how good this player is. Like, he may even get a crack this year in the Blues squad. Who knows? Like, really, who knows? It depends on Api Coruscant, Damien Cook, like a couple of players like that. But we had like Jason Tamalolo playing some of his best football last year. And I believe I do honestly believe a lot of that came from Reece Robson, and the service out of dummy half is nice, but it's more so his defense is actually really, really good, and his running game's amazing. So I really like his momentum building. I'm really keen to see what he comes out with this season, and I'm definitely going to be watching a lot more of him. Ever since that comment, man, like it had me twisted. I just, when you get stuck in like the names, you see like Reed Marnie, you see a whole lot of these other players, and you just don't take notice of some of these like not young guns, but these players that like come in, they seem so unassuming, and he's one of those players. But definitely, you caught my eye now. I'm definitely going to be watching out for you this season to see what type of player you become this season. So I'm really excited to see that. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed my top 3 players. Definitely comment down below your top 3 players that you're really excited for. I'm just so keen for the season. Preseason's coming up this week. I might put out a review on the preseason trials. I won't do a preview on the preseason trials. It's pretty tough to do that with my work week and all that sort of stuff coming on to this week. I do also plan to bring out a UFC 284 preview on Volkanovski and Islam Makhachev. I'm really excited to see that fight, especially, as a fight fan. I'm so excited to see, to break that down with you guys and even review that fight after it. But so much going on with the channel, guys. I hope you do enjoy, the new look and that sort of stuff. I really appreciate every single one of you guys that are still tuning in, even though the name changed and all that sort of stuff. It's still the same channel. It's just now it is me. So I hope you guys enjoy. Comment down below your feedback. Thank you so much, guys. Take it easy.